Hello everyone, this is your mentor Ritesh and welcome back to Dive into Analytics. This channel is all about diving into the concepts of data science, simplifying it in easy terms and making it fun. So let's begin with today's concept. Let's revise the list of things that we did so far in this SQL series. We saw how to create a database, then we created a database named Dive into Analytics. Let me show that to you. We have to come here. And as you can see, Dive into Analytics, the database that we created by writing this query, create database. After running this query, it will create a database. Since I have already created, I won't run this again. After that, we saw how to use the database. We have to write and select this query. It will select the database which we want to use. I want dive into analytics database because the table from which I am gonna fetch data is in this database. I am going to select this and run this query. As you can see now, dive into analytics database is in use. Let's comment this out again. Then we saw how to create a table structure by writing this query. And then we saw how to populate data into that table by writing these queries. And these are the data that we had populated. Then we created a table named employee. Let me show it to you. You have to come on dive into analytics database and under the tables, you can see employee table that we created by writing this query. We have to write this query and run it. It will show all the rows and columns present in the table. As you can see, we have employee ID, first name, last name, job title, and department as columns, and we have this 13 entries. Now in this video, we are going to see how to filter data. Let me show you what filtering data means. Let me show you with an example. For this, we have to open Excel. If you know what filter means in Excel, you can skip this part. This table is nothing but the employee table we have in our SQL Server. Now here, suppose we want to see only those rows where department is HR. For this, we have an inbuilt function in Excel. We have to come here, click on this drop down and deselect everything and filter those which we want in output and select OK. Since we want HR department, we are going to select this and click on OK. You can see that this table is filtered. We are looking at those rows only where department is HR. This method is called filtering data as per one's requirement. Now if we want everything, we have to come again here, select all, OK, and we can see everything. We can filter this data based on job title as well and employee ID. And or we can use both. We have option to filter data or multiple conditions like I want only analyst. So we are going to see that since we have only one list, we can see, but if we have two or three lists, then we will have two or three more columns and their department may be different. So we can do that. We can filter this data on multiple conditions like in job title, I want only manager, and in department, I want only sales. So this John Smith, who is employee ID 1, is the only person who has job title as manager and department sales. In Excel, we have this inbuilt functionality as you just saw now, but in SQL, we don't have such functionality thing. In SQL, what we have is we have to write commands and run those commands. Now you'll be wondering which command I'm talking about. Let me show you that. So this is the command. We have to write select and then from and then where. And after that, we have to write condition on which we want to filter our data. Let's go to our SQL screen and write our first filter query. Let's comment this out. We have to write a new query. We will do the same filtering here that we did in Excel. We will write our query where it will filter data in such a way where in output we will get only those rows which has HR as their department. So first we have to write select statement. Since I want every rows, I will write star, then we'll write from, table employee. Now we'll write where, department is. So this is our query. Let me explain this query. It says to SQL, hey, I want every rows and columns from table employee where department is HR. Let me select this and let's execute. And as you can see, we have two employees with ID 4 and 8 whose departments are HR. So this is how we filter our data. You can do more filtering, like if you want only employee ID, you have to write employee ID in select statement and then select this whole query and execute, and we will see only employee ID. Select, and we will have everything again. So this is how where command work in SQL. We have to write where and then the condition on which we want our data to be filtered. Now suppose you want only those employees whose job title is manager. So we have to come here, leave everything as it is, and instead of department we will write job title, and we have to write this within quotation manager, and then you have to select this query, execute. So this John and Sophie are the only employees whose job title is manager. As you can see, their departments are different, but their job title is manager because we only wanted those employees whose job titles are manager. So this is how you write your where statement. In next video, we will see how to filter data on multiple conditions, like I want the job title to be there different and department to be there different, or I want their employee ID. So how to achieve that is what we are going to see in the next video. Also, I'll provide problem statement on which you can practice on. So till then, I would request you all, please subscribe to our channel.
Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of SQL and databases. I hope you found this video insightful and informative. If you have any questions or topics that you would like me to cover in the future videos, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comment below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more contents like this. Until next time, happy querying.